You ever sit alone and wonder, why do friendships today break so easily? Like one small misunderstanding, one late reply, one awkward moment, and suddenly the whole connection feels shaky? It's strange, right? We live in a world where people are more connected than ever, yet somehow, real friendships feel harder to build and even harder to keep. Today, we're going to unpack this. Not in a dramatic way, just honestly, the way people actually feel, but rarely say out loud. Have you noticed how people simply fade out of your life? They don't block you, they don't fight you, they just slowly stop showing up. A few years ago, disappearing on someone used to be rude. Today, it's normal. But here's the psychology behind it. People are afraid of emotional effort. Modern life is exhausting. Everyone feels overwhelmed. Work, bills, social media, expectations. So friendships become something people maintain only when they have extra energy, which many people simply don't have anymore. We treat friendships like apps. If an app annoys you, you close it. If a friend slightly irritates you, you distance yourself. Not because you're heartless, but because your brain has learned a shortcut. If something feels stressful, avoid it. This habit has quietly reshaped how friendships work. Here's something we hate admitting. We've been trained to believe we can replace people. Scroll long enough, and you'll see thousands of new faces, new creators, new influencers, new strangers who feel familiar. So when a real-life friend hurts us, even a little, our brain whispers, "It's fine. There are other people out there." But here's the truth. We're not designed for infinite connections. We're meant for a small circle, the kind that knows your past, your weaknesses, your moods. Yet the digital world tricks us into thinking everyone is temporary. One of the biggest reasons friendships fall apart today, people are scared of taking emotional risks. You want to open up, but you stop yourself. You want to say, "Hey, I miss talking to you," but you hold back because you don't want to look needy. You want to repair a friendship, but you convince yourself the other person doesn't care. So instead of honesty, we choose silence. And silence kills more friendships than arguments ever did. Friendships today survive on surface-level interactions, reacting to a story, dropping a "bro, we need to meet soon," sending memes instead of actual conversations, replying "haha, same," instead of talking about real problems. These micro-interactions make us feel like we're staying connected, but emotionally, we're drifting. Psychologists call this the illusion of closeness, where your brain thinks you're maintaining a relationship, even when you're not. Let's be honest. We've all compared our friendships to others at some point. You see a group laughing together on Instagram, and suddenly, your own circle feels small, or worse, broken. You see people on TikTok joking about bestie energy, and you wonder why your own friendships don't look like that. This insecurity makes us overthink small things, interpret neutral texts as rejection, assume someone's mad when they're simply busy. In the past, you only compared yourself to people you knew. Today, you compare yourself to the entire world. We're taught how to study, how to work, how to date, but nobody teaches us how to actually keep friends. Not kid-level friendships, real adult friendships. When people grow, when people move, when priorities change, when life gets complicated. So most of us are just guessing, trying to figure out emotional maintenance without any manual. And guesswork often leads to misunderstandings. A lot of fragile modern friendships aren't dying because of drama. They're dying because people are emotionally exhausted. Some are healing from betrayals, childhood neglect, toxic friendships, one-sided relationships, abandonment issues. When someone is emotionally bruised, even small things feel like big threats. So instead of fighting for the friendship, they retreat. This is a very new phenomenon. One disagreement, people cut you off. One miscommunication, they assume the worst. One uncomfortable conversation, they disappear. This happens because modern brains associate discomfort with danger. We're overstimulated, overwhelmed, and tired, so anything that feels heavy, we escape it. In the past, friendships survived arguments. Today, friendships often end before the first real conflict even happens. Here's the paradox. Everyone wants real friendships, the kind where you can call someone at 2 a.m. But almost nobody wants to initiate deep conversations, set emotional boundaries, apologize first, express needs, show vulnerability. So we end up with shallow connections while craving deep ones. It's like wanting a stable house, but refusing to build the foundation. You never know. That might be all it takes to rebuild something you thought was gone. Thanks for watching. Take care of your people and take care of yourself too.